Pokey Annie's in the chat. Pokey Annie's here.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. The shill is here.
Yeah, shill, get out of here.
What are you shilling today? Fucking Japanese boxes. Just trying to...
You bad guy.
Who's Brian? I don't even know who this is, TBH. But
he's doing great on his YouTube right now. He's a very prominent YouTuber in the
space. He's a Japanese scalper.
Pokey credibility checked by a girl. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hottest Cards of the Week, the weekly series where every Friday night we review the hottest modern Pokemon cards of the week. And this week we are going to do a little extra. We are going to get to the mid-modern territory. Basically, I went way back. I went all the way back to Legendary Treasures Radiant Collection, Generations Radiant Collection. I went about back that far. And I'm going to look at a bunch of specialty sets that are still to this day very popular, a bunch of singles that are very popular to this day, that even though they're like 8, 10, 12 years old, people still love them. But they're not in Sword and Shield. They're not, well, some of them are in Sun and Moon. Definitely not Scarlet and Violet era cards. And I always steer away from the low volume cards and give you guys on average what the average viewer is actually looking for, which is more modern, blah, blah, blah. But this week I did do a very good job, and I do want to cover a whole bunch of stuff. So again, bigger episode, and instead of starting out in Crown Zenith and working our way through Scarlet and Violet and then ending with the extra stuff, we're basically going to go opposite. But if you are a fan of trainer galleries, alt arts, random promos, SV era, illustration rare, it doesn't matter, it will be in this video, in this upload tonight. I promise you. No matter how crazy things get, I want to every week, week in and week out, give you the most clear, biggest, accurate picture you can get in one specific upload related to rock hard prices. It's a lot right now. It is way easier to find cards going up in value than it is to find cards that should be probably going up in value but aren't. So at the end of today's episode, once we're done with everything, I'm going to give you 2 raw cards that I think are a little undervalued right now. One of them's brand new IR, and one of them's an older promo that everyone already likes. It's just really cheap. All right, let's get to it. First of all, to all of you last night watched my Terrassel Festival opening, courtesy of Brian Pokey, in which I pulled the SAR Roaring Moon and a bunch of other hits to give away. I will announce that winner in my next video on Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, so we're going to start, again, Legendary Treasures Radiant Collection. And I know a lot of you are going to want me to click on a lot of these cards and look at the graphs, but I really do want to try to get this upload in under a half hour. But look right here, Mew EX Full Art, it's $83. This is a lot of people's top card. Like this card right here is literally right there. So it's in the top middle for me, so I love this card. This card is historically, though, a $30 to $40 card. And we'll go ahead and look at the 1 year. Make sure you have in condition whenever you're looking at older cards, because they will default to whatever copy they have the most available of. And so as you can see here, Light Play is the default here. Near Mint, 4 copies all the way down at the bottom. That's what we're wondering as far as Mew from Legendary Treasures. And on the 3-month, you can see it's from $64 up to about $83. And again, I'm just going to hurry up. By the way, right here and now, we'll get to it later. Get your phone out, go to Paradox Rift, and look at Roaring Moon SIR. I dare you. Yeah, don't worry, we'll talk about it later. I'm just saying, prepare yourself for a bit of a shock if you are to look up Paradox Rift Roaring Moon right now. Alright, side note, and again, we'll get to that later. Alright, so Mew, Reshiram's up just a little. I think the Shaman was only like $5 or $6 not too long ago, that's $15. But all in all, I basically just wanted to show you guys this Mew being at $83 right here. Very, very good. And now we're going to go to Generations, where there's a bunch of cards. So Sylveon EX Full Art is $80. And a moderately played. No. Do we have any near mints? We have 12 near mints. Excellent. So here we go. So on the 3-month chart, you can see that $35, that's what it's usually at, is $35. Historically, this is like a $30 to $40 card over the last 2 years. 20, even less. Yeah, I was right, 30. But there's your 1 year chart. So you can see in October 30, November 40, December 60, January 80 for this beautiful. It's actually not is beautiful. It's weird because the way the art on the card is pixelated, the card isn't actually as pretty as it could be in real life. I don't know. If you see this card in real life, you might know what I'm talking about. It's just a certain art style about the card where if they did the exact image just a little differently, and I don't know. I think this card could be even better, is all I'm saying. But yeah, 80 bucks. 80 bucks. Let's hurry. Let us hurry. Because, yeah, we got a lot here. So go back. All right, so Flareon EX, full art. That's $70, and that card is right there, right behind Brian's head. So $70, we're going to take a look at this one, too, real quick. Flareon EX from Generations. So, again, light play. I'm going to have to remember to click near mint on all these older cards. And you should, too, when you're looking up the prices on the older cards, lower volume. Definitely make sure you're on near mint up here. So here we go. So first of all, go to the 1 month. And on the 1 month, it is $70.51 with a low of $53 all the way up to $70.51. That is a 25% increase on the 1 month. Bring it all the way back to the 1 year for you. And you can see about there. So you see right there. So basically, this card is doing exceptionally well over the last 3 months. Okay, let's go back. I'd like to go back. Because, yeah, this is a very popular specialty set. Mega Gardevoir EX full art, $45. Moderately played, no. Near mint, 16 copies. This has 16. Why isn't it defaulting to this? Whatever. $45. Here's your 3-month chart, $20 card. This has been a $20 to $25 card for like the last 2 years, or even less. Yeah, so there you go. Big ups. And you see $35 on January 5th. We see 2 high volume. Well, that's not. That's high volume for this card. That's not high volume per se. It's 11. It's like 14 copies over 3 days right there. That's not crazy. It's a cool card. I own all these cards, actually. Just so happens to be that I do. They're very popular cards. Lots of people own these cards. They've been out for a long time. But yeah, so $46. Massive 32% increase on the 1 month. So yeah, Generations Radiant Collection has always been an exceptionally popular set, basically since release. Sylveon up at 33, it's up a little. Gardevoir up at 31. These are both up 10 bucks each. Same with the Pikachu. And then other than that, let's just move on. So now we got Hidden Fates. We're going to look at the Hidden Fates and then the Hidden Fates Shiny Vault. So Jesse James. Everyone wanted me to talk about this just because Nostalgianomics did. And Nostalgianomics has a ton of... basically, yes, I know Jesse and James going up. Thank you everyone who messaged me about Jesse and James going up over the week. I know, thank you. There it is. Jesse and James is $75. I don't usually get help with this series at all. People just, let me do my thing. For whatever reason, and I think it's because Nostalgianomics brought it up. Tons of people were like, hey, Jesse and James. Yes. Okay, so Jesse and James. January 1st, $20. $75, and we're still in January. Basically, I was going to say the 1 year chart will look exactly the same. So I guess we can try to look into this a little better. So 1 month, 10 items, 1, 5, 0, 2, 5. We had 26 items on January. Okay, so 26 items sold at $53 on January 20th. That's partly responsible for the spike right here, and then yeah, and then some more sales in the following days, holding up the price. Good for you, Jesse James. All right, so are you happy, Nostalgianomics fans? I brought up Jesse and James for you. By the way, I'm still banned. He still has me banned. A month and a half later, I am still banned in Nostalgianomics live stream, all because I suggested to him that he should change his camera border from that purple and pink to blue and yellow, his freaking channel colors. Whatever. Okay, so other than that, Giovanni's Exile full art's up a little too. Actually looks like it's probably even doubled. I don't know, but everything else, it's mainly, let's just move on to the Shiny Vault. Let's take a look at Charizard GX, just because it's a big indicator. Go to the 1 year, make sure you're on near mint, there we go. And on the 1 year for Charizard, this beautiful Hidden Fate Shiny Vault, whatever I'm trying to say. It's $495, and it was $381 a year ago, so that's 30% increase. It's a very expensive card. On the 1 month, it's just simply put from 450 to almost 500. So it's up almost 50 bucks on the 1 month. And as far as the shiny vault goes, other than the Charizard, like even the Cynthia and Garchomp, or the Cynthia, I mean, Umbreon, Sylveon, these are all relatively within their norms. For the most part, I guess we'll look at Umbreon GX real quick. But let's see here, because it's going to be on, oh, it is on your mint. So on the 1 month, 158, 184, very little volume. Cards with a very little volume, this is why I don't talk about cards with very little volume very often, because very little movement can move the price a very lot, and most people aren't in the market for an Umbreon GX right now. I mean, they should be. It's a freaking awesome card. But yeah, so this full art trainer is one of my favorite of all time. I'm just throwing that out there, just a little extra for you. I love this Garchomp. I love the Cynthia, perfectly centered in the middle. Garchomp is extraordinary. This card looks extraordinary. I love this card. I actually don't own it. All right, let's move on. So celebrations, this is a big one. I actually just 2 days ago, I went out and I bought up a ton of cheaper celebration cards from a local card shop that had a bunch of copies. I looked through every copy they had, and I literally just bought all the mint copies, including 2 Shining Magikarps. Because let's be honest, if Umbreon is $56.56 out of nowhere, who's the most logical card to go next? It's Shining Magikarp. So yeah, I made sure to get 2 at 20 bucks before things happened to that card. And is anyone going to be surprised when Shining Magikarp becomes more than $20? Like, I should have added that to the end of the video. Okay, so Umbreon, Gold Star, reprint, celebrations, whatever. Look at this. It's a $20 card. It's been a $15 to $20 card historically. I'm sure a lot of you already know that. And there it is, 10, 13, 14, blah, 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 blah. But on the 1 month, here we go. 20 bucks, 56 bucks. We had 35 items sold on one bar, 32 on another bar, 22 on another bar. That's going to be way more than usual, because on the 1 year, its average daily sold, as you can see right here, is only 5. So definitely some very recent interest with people purposely buying this card. And yeah, so it's up massively, 168% on the 1 month chart. And we're going to go back and look at a couple others from celebrations as well that are doing excellent. So I think Shining Magikarp, we'll take a look at Shining Magikarp too. I think it is up actually a little. I could start, oh shit. Alright, so yeah, it's a 10. It might be going up right now and I'm just catching it. Yeah, because yeah, 12, we're up to 20. I still think this is a good buy at $20. This has always been one of the more valuable celebrations cards, even when it was only $10 or $12, literally. It is more valuable than Blastoise, more valuable than Venusaur, more valuable than a lot of them, and now it's doubled in price. It just hits with the feels. It's a very good looking reprint. Very good looking. I'm gonna get accused of pumping so hard this episode this week more than any other. I don't care. Who cares? I don't even have 5,000 subs. Nobody even knows who I am. Trust me. Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza EX. That is up big time as well. This was a $5 card. Let's go to the 1 year. So on the 1 year, a $7 card. Okay, $9 card. But on, it's up to 16 bucks. It's very, very good. Let's see here. January 1st, 16. So it's actually not a hottest card of the week. It's just more higher up than I thought it was. I'm used to seeing this card around the $7 or $8 range. Now it's 16. Birthday Pikachu though at 10 bucks. Birthday Pikachu and then Blastoise and Venusaur are all up as well. Let's see here. So 8 bucks, 10 bucks. This has always been a much more valuable card than a lot of people realize. Because I think a lot of people might have this Birthday Pikachu and just assumed it was a $2 or $3 card, not an $8 or $9 card. But Blastoise at $10. Blastoise is historically a $5 or $6 card. Same with Venusaur. Venusaur is up just a little, $7.59. But Zekrom and then Reshiram. So Zekrom up at $9, I believe, is relatively new. So let's look here. There you go. So 7 bucks. Hit a high of 12 last week, and now it's giving some back. Okay. This is a very cool card. Reprint or not, some of these celebrations cards are very just cool looking because they're reprints, obviously. But that 25th anniversary stamp is just going to get better with age. Okay, it just is. It just is. Like, the Umbreon and the Shining Magikarp, the OGs are, of course, incredible and amazing, and they're grails, but the little 25th stamp on these kind of almost makes these look more fun and more appealing to the eye, in my opinion. It's just a good little simple stamp there. Yeah. So Reshiram, I think, by the way, will follow. I think Reshiram's probably a good buy for a $5 card that'll probably track with Zekrom here shortly. And Reshiram and Zekrom facing each other in a Why did I say it so weird? Reshiram and Zekrom. Reshiram and Zekrom. Imagine these two in Gem Mint 10 slabs sequentially graded facing each other. I'm just saying that's a goal. I would grade both of these cards like that, or I'd try to get sequential 10s on those. Let's see what else. Gardevoir's at $4. Garchomp at $2.32, guys. This is an amazing buy at $2.32. I guess this whole series, this whole week, I mean, I'm just gonna say screw it and give you guys a bunch of undervalued cards while we're going through this. You know, screw it. Who cares? So now we're gonna go into some of the Sun and Moon promos. Sorry. So, did I fully cover? Let me make sure I covered. Dark Gyarados, Rocket Zapdos. I think those are also excellent buys at under $2. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. This set has so much value hidden in it that I want some of you a month or two from now to thank me. So that's why I'm spending a little extra time here. Rocket Zapdos, Dark Gyarados, Garchomp, even the Luxray to some extent. But mainly Zekrom and Reshiram. And then, yeah, Shiny Magikarp. Alright, so Sun and Moon promos. So it's Stained Glass Birds card, Hidden Fates, ETB is $40 now. It was $20, and then a couple weeks ago it was $30. Now it's $40. Armored Mewtwo, I spent 6 months covering that card. It's right around. Here's, right here, Pikachu SM162. If you go to my YouTube channel right now and you look at the banner, that is my background, that is my banner. It's $15, that card's usually $10. Eevee GX, the Derpy Eevee is $34. It's pretty decent. It's usually a $22 card. Pikachu and Zekrom GX at $10. That's nothing. Giratina and Garchomp. This promo is so good. This promo right here, guys. Garchomp and Giratina, my god. So good. But yeah, so Stained Glass Burns. I'm sure let's take a look at Umbreon and Darkrai real quick. Make sure we're on near mint. Again, 15 copies available for near mint. Umbreon and Darkrai. On the 3-month, we have a low of 40, and it has more than doubled in price on the 3-month chart. And again, that is for SM241, Umbreon and Darkrai GX promo. On the 1 month, it is $60 all the way up to $90. It is 40% for Umbreon and Darkrai. That was it. So let's go to Sword and Shield promos. So Sword and Shield promos, the Charizard UPCs. Charizard, the V-Star, first of all, we already know it's been over $30 a few weeks now. Holding at $33. Charizard VMAX, $20. It's been there. Charizard V was the new one to gain in price, up in the $16 range right there. That's good. What I really want to look at down here is the VMAX, the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, the Flareon, that box that everybody loves that comes with the V and VMAX promos. Those are popping off. So starting with Vaporeon VMAX from that collection box, the VMAX collection box, near mint. So as you can see, I'll go to the 1 month. Hit a high of 60 already this year. Look at this. Look at this 3-month. Wow. So let's stick on the 3-month. And the farther you go back, the more impressive this is going to look, by the way. So if we do go to the 1 year, you can see the lowest is at 28 almost a year ago. And now we're at more than double, or basically double. But the thing is, it's all 6 of these cards are going up now. Like all 6 of them in tandem, kind of this week. So let's go to this Jolteon VMAX real quick. So there we go. There's your 3-month. Bang. That's up to 56 also. We'll go look at Flareon, and then I won't click on the V's. We'll just look at them. There it is. There you are. I was like, where did it go? Where did it go? So it's 43, 46. The point is, these boxes and all 6 of these promos, this is one of the best collection boxes of all time, probably. When it's all said and done, these Evolution VMAX boxes will be one of the most desirable. Display, do not open, or open and grade if the promos look good. All these, like this Vaporeon V is incredible. This Vaporeon V Alt Art promo is one of the best, hands down, right there. The Greninja, we got to look at this Gold Star promo Greninja right quick. There's a reason it's on the best selling. If it's on the best selling, it's getting bought out. So first of all, 1 month, this Greninja, $2. There you go, $8. It's up 226 for the Greninja promo. Bang. Okay, so there you go. And there is a card on your screen right now that I am going to talk about at the end of this video as being an exceptionally undervalued card, like in my opinion by far, and it's somewhere on the screen. Maybe you can guess which card it is at the end. You'll find out. All right, so now we're in the alt arts. We're in the alt arts. We got Moonbreon at $1,700, guys. $1,700 raw. Ah! $19.99. All right, so on the 1 month, $1,300, $1,400, $1,700. A plus $1,000 card up 20% on a 30-day chart is insane. I'm just saying. Average daily sold 1, thank God. But yeah, so there's that. Holy crap. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when I say I wanted to react live to a lot of this. Yeah, because, things are getting out of hand. Holy hell. First of all, let's go to high to low. So 1,700, okay, so things are still in the correct order at least. But yeah, Gengar is $700. What the hell? This card just joined the $500 club 2 weeks ago. Holy crap. Holy crap for Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike. Holy crap. Holy crap. So yeah, there you go. $500. $700. My God. Like, seriously, my God. So wait, all the $500 club cards are $600 clubs now. What the hell? Yeah, Rayquaza, Giratina, Gengar. So, oh my God. So these are all minimum $600 now. Sheesh. Okay, Leafeon VMAX 371 doing incredible. Blaziken VMAX at 321. Sylveon at almost 300. Glaceon 290. Holy crap, Charizard V still can't crack 200. What is wrong with this card? Why does this card struggle with that number? Like, look at Umbreon. Umbreon just blew by 200 like it was nothing. Charizard just can't get it done. I guarantee you Dragonite will do it. Dragonite will do it. Maybe even T-Tar. Drunk T-Tar is going to do it. This Charizard sucks at being $200. If we look at the chart, every time it hits 199, it rejects it and goes back down. Literally. 199.55. Literally, every time this card tries to hit 200. Nope. I don't know why. That's just weird. Every time. Every time. Every time. Okay, but Lugia V Altart at 285 might be the biggest gainer of all of these. Jesus. I mean, Gengar VMAX, depending on if you're talking about a 3-month thing, it's Gengar VMAX. But even Umbreon V, let's look at Umbreon V real quick. So you look at that, yeah, you see it's 150, and we're about to be 250. Well, let's go 1 month real quick. So yeah, 200, there you go. So I guess real quick, we'll hurry up and make sure nothing else too drastic. Sylveon at 130. Oh my God. Espeon V at 170. The hell is going on? Look at Espeon V. 120. 170. Oh God. It's just too much. Aerodactyl's 116. Moltres, Galarian Moltres, why aren't you moving? You should be moving more. Wow. All right, trainer gallery time. More craziness. I feel like I need to go, like, take a smoke break. It's just too much. Everything is so expensive now. What the hell? So Starmie V is almost a $100 card, I guess. Holy hell. 60. 87. Up 41% on the 1 month. For Sword and Shield's most valuable. And then Rayquaza VMAX, we definitely talked about last week because that was crazy. Look at that. 30 bucks, 80 bucks. It's 180% on the 3 month. That's 111%, 30 bucks, 80 bucks. This is a whole new world we are living in, folks. This ain't like the little bubble from last May. This is insanity. Whoa, my God. Oh my God. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted to react live. Okay, so let's just start over. 87 Starmie V, massive. Rayquaza VMAX 83, even more massive and sudden. Umbreon VMAX at 80, double what it was 2 weeks ago. Pikachu VMAX at 55, it's up 20% overall off its high. Pikachu V, this is double what it was 2 weeks ago. Garchomp, this is double what it was 2 weeks ago. However, it did get close to this 6 months ago. Sylveon VMAX, this is double what it was 2 weeks ago. This is $10 more than it's ever been. Umbreon V, $50. This is $15 more than it's ever been. Sylveon, what the hell? Sylveon V, $47. Jesus. I told you, I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I tried to struggle. Okay, so Blaziken VMAX, 23 bucks. Mimikyu VMAX is at an all-time high. Blaziken V is at an all-time high. Pikachu, the yellow border. Vaporeon, the yellow border. Zekrom, the yellow border. Gengar, the yellow border. Flareon, the yellow border. Charizard, the yellow border. And Mew VMAX? All-time highs. Superior all-time high. Moltres V is close to an all-time high. Moltres V was very close to this 6 months ago. Nope, yep, that's what I thought. I knew it. I knew it wasn't Moltres V. I knew it wasn't Moltres V. Moltres V got pumped 6 months ago. I remember all this stuff. I remember all this. But yeah, so many trainer gallery all-time highs. Holy hell. Holy hell. We're not even to the Zacian. What's the Zacian at? It's like my favorite. Let's go check out Zacian real quick. This would be a long episode. 882. Okay, that's not too crazy. Jolteon yellow border. Eevee yellow border. Even Bolton's up a little. Snorlax yellow border. Undervalued trainer gallery. Boom. There you go. Snorlax yellow border, $6. That is undervalued given today's current market. Snorlax trainer gallery, Lost Origin, highly undervalued given this scenario. There you go. I found one. Okay. So now we're going to do... I covered all the Sword and Shield pretty much. Okay, so now we're going to do Scarlet and Violet promos. And then don't worry, I will separate the Pokemon Center exclusive promos. We will look at those in just a second. Mew is $37, guys. I talked about this the last few weeks. Mew is $37. But oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Greninja EX Shredded Fumble. On the 1 month from 19, and that's being generous, all the way up to almost $50. I could have bought 4 of these boxes at Target for $29.99 a week ago. I didn't because all the Greninjas were super off center. I probably should have done that. Wow, I'm an idiot. I left them for the kids. All right, Greninja. Why does this keep going to high-low? I have it on best selling. Anyway, okay. So, but then also we're not done. Kingdra EX at $30. $30. Just last week I was telling you guys this card was $15. Right? Yeah. Yes. It was literally just last week. I was like, hey, it's $15. Is now $30. Shredded Fumble's 2 best cards are about to be promos that are worth more than every other card in the set. They're a couple weeks away. Like, holy crap. Pikachu Gray Felt Hat. Ladies and gentlemen, It's when you know we're in the apocalypse. Is when Pikachu Greyfell Hat Raw is literally almost $300. On the 1 month, Pikachu Greyfell Hat is $230, $285. On the 1 year, Pikachu with Greyfell Hat has a low of $83 and a high $284, guys. The hell is going on? Let's look at the Pokemon Center exclusive promos. $151 for Snorlax from Scarlet and Violet. $151. Wow. Oh, they did it on purpose, didn't they? Okay, condition, near mint. Thank you. Here we are on your 1 month. 128, 151. Snorlax. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box stamp promo is $151. $16 on the 1 month chart, guys. The hell is going on? God, why is it doing it? I'm best selling. Go to high to low. You guys see this, right? I'm literally on high to low. I go in, I go back, it goes to best selling. All right, anyway. 136 for Charmander. It's an all-time high. Eevee, 100, it just came out. Squirtle, 115, essentially tied at its all-time high. Pikachu, barely more. Pikachu is now, this is the Paldea Evolved. Over $100. Miraidon is almost 75. Magneton from Surging Sparks is 68. Holy hell. Even Lechonk's almost $10. Even Lechonk's almost $10. He's not even from an ETB. Holy hell. Alright, Crown Zenith. Okay, so here we are. We're finally at the Scarlet. We're at the beginning of the series the way I usually do it. So, I usually start at Crown Zenith, work my way. This is all we have left. Crown Zenith, Scarlet Violet, and we're done. This is definitely going to be a longer episode. Holy crap. Giratina V-Star, $205. We already knew about that. Arceus V-Star, $130. It has actually been $120 in the past, but this is a new all-time high, just barely. Mewtwo V-Star, $114. That is absolutely an all-time high. Palkia, all-time high. Dialga, all-time high. Leafeon V-Star, Suicune, Glaceon, pretty much all-time highs. They've been very close to, all three of them have very close to this before. Let's take a look at Leafeon. I think Leafeon is truly an all-time high, though. Go ahead and get that on the right chart for you guys. Near mint, 31 copies available. We'll go to the 1 year. So there it is. Its previous all-time high was 43, and it is now 46. That is a new confirmed all-time high. Absolutely. So now look, now it's going to be, is it going to change to best selling? Nope, stayed on high low. Okay, good. Suicune at 43. It was Deoxys. Oh, Entei's $31 card now, guys. Do you see that? Look at that. Entei's above $30 all of a sudden. Raikou's about to be all above. Wow. Deoxys VMAX, $27. I can guarantee you that is an all-time high. Mew Yellow Border, $18, all-time high. Hisuian Zoroark, $18. That is actually not an all-time high. Deoxys V-Star, that is not an all-time high. Alright, so basically it's Deoxys VMAX, it's Entei, it's Darkrai, it's Raikou, it's the top ones. It's all these top ones. Yes, excellent. Alright, Scarlet Violet base set. Gardevoir holding over 50. And again, I'm looking at all this for the first time with you guys. I just popped up the set list. 35, everything on top looks the same. This all looks the same. This all looks very stable. I don't see anything drastic going on here other than Armor Rouge up just a teeny tiny amount. Yep. Greavard's getting a little love. Greavard, I love you. Greavard, come on, Greavard. Greavard is beautiful IR. Alright, so yeah, for the first time in a month, Scarlet and Violet base set doesn't have too much going on. Wow. Alright, so 225, Magikarp sitting right at its high. Iono's been 65 for 6 months now. Raichu and T-Tar. Raichu 55, taking over. This is the most yo-yo duo ever. Raichu and T-Tar cannot decide who's worth more. They keep going up and down and passing each other and going all around. Marl at $31. It was a 25 at 30. What did it hit? Let's take a look at Marl real quick, because Marl's been consistently high as hell lately. So yeah, it did hit 35, and it's cooling off. That's what I thought. So Marl's cooling off just a little, but it's still over $30. Muscle is, yay! Marshall is doing exactly what Marl was doing 3 weeks ago. For Coco, what the hell? For Coco's $26 now, guys. For Coco is $26. Sprigatito, $20. That's not too crazy. But yeah, oh, and then Tinkaton EX. Tinkaton EX SIR at $25. That's pretty much an all-time high for Tinkaton. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that Tinkaton graph. Yeah, because Tinkaton is $17 for like a year and a half straight. My God. I'm like sweating. I feel like I need to go outside. There's just so much hotness, hot cards. Oh God. Ice Cube 13's been there. Baxcalibur, it's 13, but I've been saying that card should be 13 for a year and a half straight now. Like that artist, that Baxcalibur card. All right, let's go on. Let's move on. All right, Obsidian Lames. Okay, so Charizard, $70. We already talked about Charizard going up big time last week. Ninetales, $25. It's been holding strong above $20 for 3 or 4 weeks now. Jolly Rancher Charizard hasn't moved. Cleffa's a $20 card now. It's been a while. Gloom is going up 50 cents a week. Caesar back down to $10. Anything else? Not really. All right, yeah, it's pretty chill. Pretty chill. Okay, pretty chill. Good. All right, let's speed it up then. I like this. We need to hurry up and wrap this video up. So 151, 236. That is an all-time high for Chonky Boy. I'm gonna take a look at that right there. Ooh. May have been slightly wrong. 240, 238, whatever, same thing. It's right at its all-time high, Chonky Boy. Sunzard, as they call it. Sunzard. Blastoise took over for Venusaur. They're both over 80 now. They're both over 70 now. They're both over 80. 60, that's as good as it gets for Zapdos. Yeah, $46 Charizard full art. This is really damn good. Squirtle, $50. Squirtle and Charmander here in a minute. Both going to be comfortably over 50. Charmander's been over 50 for like a month now. Let's move on. Let's hurry up. Okay, so I do have something very weird I have to show you guys. And you may notice something looks very weird up here. There's a card that's missing. And that's because that card is down here. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. Roaring Moon is $24.55 on TCG Player. That is not a trick. I'll talk about that in a second. First of all, look at Groudon. Groudon's $91, guys. Everything else is pretty much around where it was last week. Swablu was up big. Yveltal was up big. We already talked about Glycopod. Morpeko Candy Shop's doing good. Loudred's doing all right. Meteor at 11. That's actually very good for Meteor. But yeah, we're going to look at this Roaring Moon because 29 copies of Roaring Moon, guys, were sold for $18. Let that sink in for a second. So here we are. Here we go. Look at this. On 123, between 123 and 124, there were 29 total copies sold at $18 right here. As you can see, 18 bucks. 29 total copies. And I'm used to manipulation, making cards go up in value, not so much manipulation, making cards go down in value. My only theory for this, because you could say, oh, a TCG Player put some Japanese sales and mixed them up. No, that's not the case. Someone listed and someone purchased intentionally all 29 copies to tank this, and I don't know if they're doing this because they want to hurry up and gobble up a whole bunch more copies from some nefarious method before it goes back up to $60 to $70. But I'm just letting it be known that TCG Player has a massive stranglehold on market values, and there are card shop owners that are now going to sell Roaring Moon EX SAR, a $60 to $70 card, for $25 because they don't know any better. So, again, Roaring Moon, yes, technically it's $25 right now. It is because someone manipulated it at the $18 mark. It will go back up very rapidly. Please do not take advantage of your local card shop owners and try to get this card for extra cheap. This is manipulation. This is a $60 card, okay? I'm just identifying that and letting it be known. All right, Paladin Fates, $320 for the Mew. Charge $200 for this guy. Did it already hit? I think this is finally hitting 200 for the first time ever. So go here, there it is. It's up 26% on the 1 month. For Charizard from Paladin Fates, that's a $200 card. So Paladin Fates now has a $300 card and a $200 card, and it's about to have a $100 card in Gardevoir EX SAR. Paladin Fates will literally have a $300, a $200, and a $100 chase card. Very convenient. There you go, Gardevoir, all-time high. Beautiful, beautiful banger. Absolute gorgeous card. All right, other than that, all the baby shinies. There's more baby shinies worth more than $5 now than since release. So just FYI, there's a ton of $5 and $6 baby shinies. Just letting that be known. All right, Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces, Raging Bolt looks like it wants to be over $100 again. Iron Crown, everything else. Let's see, Morty. Morty's about to... Oh, Ghastly. Ghastly's at an all-time high at 43. This time, it looks stable. Ghastly's been manipulated a lot in the past, whereas now, lately, it looks like it's very healthily growing up in value. So, yeah, look at Ghastly. This is, let's go to the 3-month for Ghastly. So, $25 up to $42. But what I mean by that is you look at the volume bars, you look back here, is a very more healthy, stable uptrend for Ghastly than what we saw when Temporal Forces first released, because there was a lot of sketchy stuff going on. But other than that, so Morty and Ghastly are doing good. Sawbucks is right. Sawbuck is... I keep expecting Sawbuck to crash. Metagross is $20. We keep bringing that up. I brought Metagross up a lot. Gengar Full Art's up again. I mean, it's up still. So this set is doing very well. I'm going to go down a little just to see if there's any IRs popping up. The Litten at $14 has been here before. That's not new for Litten, believe me. Okay, let's go. Twilight Gatorade. Greninja is a $330 card very consistently lately. Eevee is just about to $100. Perrin and Carmine are holding where they're at. Holy hell! Chansey's... I'm glad I'm reacting to this live. Look at this freaking Chansey. This is a $14 card last... Yep, this is a $14 card last week. My god. Chansey is 145% on the 1 month from $10 to $26. My god. Does anyone surprised? It took way too long for someone, you know, this to happen. This card is so OG looking and feeling. So OG. Like, this card absolutely should have, well, maybe not. But I was going to say should have been in Scarlet and Violet 151 or Pokemon 151. And would have made that specialty set even better. But, you know, you got to spread it out a little bit. What the hell, though? $26 for Chansey? Oh, man. I might do all these SV era portions live just to react to this until things cool down. Because, yeah, I had no idea Chansey was $26 till it right now. Buddy Buddy Poffin's down to 20 bucks if you need that for your master set. I have, like, hair on my chin. Not like my hair, but like dog hair. Pinsir, yeah. Everything else, yeah. Basically, story of the week for Twilight Gatorade is Chansey. Holy moly. Okay, Shredded Fumble, nothing going on other than Persian. Persian's about 40 bucks, and then we already talked about the two promos, the Greninja promo and the Kingdra promo, being insanely valuable. But let's take a quick look. I'll give it a fair shake. I'll give Shredded Fumble a fair chance. Cresselia at 15 bucks. That's pretty good. Oh, Zerera. Let's look at Zerera. It looks like it's up a little. Zerera is up from $7 all the way up just a little. Zerora doubled in price on the 1 month. So there's a Zerera. There was some other card. There was another. It was Monkey Dory I was talking about last week was up. Monkey Dory's up 14 still. So yeah, Monkey Dory's up. Zerera is up. And yeah, and then Horsey's been a $12 card, so $14 in that special for Horsey. Yeah, and then Houndoom. Oh, Houndoom's up a little. Houndoom's up 30 bucks. Houndoom should have always been 30 bucks. Let's be honest. All right, Stellar Crown over the last month. This has been the most boring set to cover. It's literally just been Terapagos fluctuating a little. Except look at Squirtle. Look at Squirtle. We'll get back to Squirtle. I just want to check. Just want to check down here real quick. We'll absolutely get back to Squirtle in just a second. Yeah. Yeah, so Squirtle is big. Big time. Let's look at Squirtle. Sweep. So on the 1 month, Squirtle just popped up from 60 all the way up to $78, 49%. How many bought? 82 copies sold on January 24th. Squirtle. Excellent. Good for you, Squirtle. I'm just going to go right into Splurging Sparks. Okay, God, we're finally almost done. I'm really sorry if this ends up being my longest, hottest cards of the week ever. I just want to, every once in a while, I do want to just do an extra better job, because I try to get it, you know, nice and cut and, like, concise. This time, I just want to have fun and just go a little longer. So I'm sorry. I'm going to do less editing for this one, too. Pikachu AX 481, so it's just going up $10 a week. Latios holding strong. Latios holding strong. Pikachu holding strong. All these at the top aren't really moving. They're holding strong, which is good. Yeah. And then Latios is separating itself from Cerulege a little bit, because there was a little indecisiveness related to who would be the most valuable. These two are probably going to end up being like Raichu and T-Tar from Paldea, where they go back and forth. I don't think a lot of people realize how popular of a Pokemon Cerulege is. It's one of my favorite. There was Skarmory, right? Yeah. So I wanted to talk about Skarmory and Mesprit. Skarmory is $16.31. Mesprit is $13.01. And even Slackoff, the card I pulled yesterday night, that's apparently almost a $10 card now too. I didn't even know when I pulled it. Very nice. We'll go on page 2 real quick, just since we're almost done. If you're here, you're probably here for the long haul. So Lowland Dug Trio $9 and Sunny Cast Form, that they actually have already been up quite a bit. So yeah, they're not up too much higher. Fampy at $7.50, that's up a little bit. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Alright, so here we are, Prismatic Evolutions. I just wanted to take a look at it. We're going to look at it in both English and Japanese. That's how we're going to end today's video, is just taking a quick look over. And here we go. So $1,600 for, I guess we're going to start calling this thing just Sunbreon, because Solbreon is too complicated. So Sunbreon $1,600, Sylveon $560. It looks to me like the Leafeon went up, $420. I don't know. Let's take a look. Maybe not. It's going to be hard to evaluate these charts right now. Yeah, 420. 420? Is that correct? I don't know. God, that card is freaking beautiful. Oh my god. I mean, they all are. Oh my god. But yeah, we're going to go down. I want to go down and look at some other stuff real quick. Okay, so first of all, Cerulege at 152. Roaring Moon EX at 191. This is where things get interesting. This is what I want to know. I want to know Roaring Moon, Cerulege, Dracopult EX, and Raging Bull, and maybe even honestly Blood Moon or Ursaluna. And I don't think, yeah, you could throw Palafin in there, but there's just not enough Palafin fans. The artist and the art is great. What I'm saying is I want to see how Roaring Moon and Cerulege, and especially, yeah, these four. I want to see how these four kind of go as time goes on. Because I have a feeling as time goes on, this isn't going to be as cut and dry basic as all the evolutions are the most expensive, and if it's not an evolution, it's less expensive. I think that's what everybody thinks now. But I think Umbreon and Sylveon are going to stay way up here. Maybe Leafeon. Some of these others, I don't know. Some of these others, I'm just saying, things could get interesting 6 months down the road, a year down the road. Things can get interesting with the non-evolution, because everyone thinks if it's not an evolution, it's going to tank. I do not think that. I think Cerulege is going to go up in price. I think Roaring Moon is going to go up in price. I'm sorry. I know nobody wants to hear anything about Prismatic Evolutions going up in price, and all the PokeTubers are talking about things going down in price. I think Cerulege and Roaring Moon go up in price. I'm very sorry. Okay, now the Japanese version. So Japanese, the most just save money if you really love the artworks in Master Set. Well, not Master Set, but, you know, get your SARs instead of your SIRs. You know, this set is still amazing. I mean, it's Japanese. If you don't like Japanese, you don't like Japanese. The value you are getting for the same thing in a different language is incredible. Like you could literally just fork out. I mean, obviously $450 is an insane amount of money. But the fact that you could fork out $450 and get this new Like, I'm just saying, it's not as bad as of a deal as you might think, given how crazy thing. Like this Sylveon EX at $155, I can buy instead of spending like $600 on the English version or whatever. There is some massive money you could save by buying your favorite singles in Japanese as it relates to this set and these artworks. Absolutely. Like, I'm just saying. And I already bought Ceruledge. I paid $200 for my Ceruledge, I'll just be honest. Alright, so I'm going to get us to just two little fun. We're almost done. I'm going to give you guys just two little. I already mentioned a couple other cards I think are undervalued. Here's two more just for fun. Just because. Just because, why not? You can get inside my head the way I think, the way I kind of view cards. So here it is. So it's the RCSB Sword and Shield promo from a promo box you may remember. This card right now is $8.67. If you go to the 1 year, you can see it is actually up quite a bit. But it hit a high of $7 in the past, hit a low of $5, and here we have it at a modest $8.75. I just see this card as fitting the bill as one of those older and mid-modern promos, or older modern promos that all of a sudden 2 weeks from now, you're gonna be like, ah, crap, I could have got that card for $8, and it's like $20 or $30. This card to me fits that bill, and even better than that is this is the type of card where I think you are very much protected on the downside, where if you get in at this current price point, and this is the way I think when I kind of invest in certain singles, is if I get in now, what's the worst case that can happen? Does this card have a very low floor, or does it, could I lose a lot of money on my investment, or is this pretty much probably as low as it's going to get from this point forward, and is it really just it might not go up and might sit sideways? If they're cards that might not go up, just sit sideways, but probably aren't going to go down, I view those as good investments. And I think this card has almost zero chance of going down, and I think it has an amazing chance of going up. And of course, yes, it is up 40% on the 1 month, but 40% in this day and age on the 1 month is not that crazy, as we have seen. And then, just for fun, we're going to finish off with Clobbopus. So Clobbopus is just an IR. Basically, it goes like this. All illustration rares have some pretty unique artworks, but the ones that have the really unique out there ones, whether it's on a delay or not, they end up just, they double in price overnight. Like this Clobbopus is under $5. I love this card. Everyone loves this card. When you pull this card, it makes you happy. It's a goofy, fun card. Great artwork. This is it's not crazy at all to say this is an $8 or $10 illustration rare from a very popular set. I don't think it's that crazy. I'm just saying, get your Clobbopus now before it's $10. That's all I'm saying. All right. Okay. There we go. We're done. Whew. Seriously, guys, that was the longest episode ever. It'll be the longest episode ever. But seriously, thank you. If you stuck with me all the way to the end. And again, I will announce the winner for the Roaring Moon SAR from Terrace Festival in just a few days. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.